alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of lightweight action between these two great warriors. Casamayor's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be embattled there in the ring. He's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the natural Casamayor. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Mayweather.
All right, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a nice clean fight. All right, touch gloves. Let's box.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
A nice block by Casamayor. Very nice defensive guard there. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Casamayor's showing some swelling now.
Up and down, side to side.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Gets rid of that body shot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. A good two-punch combo by Money. Teddy, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical development. They have to deal with guys that are really fast. The bigger guys don't have to deal with all those elements.
Doubling up the jab now. Nice block by Casamayor. Casamayor's eye, to me, is getting worse as things continue on here. Teddy, he's got to be very conscious of that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and his corner has to be, too. They got to be thinking about, if it gets to a point where he can't defend himself, they have to do something. Obviously, they didn't come here thinking they were going to have to do. Stop this fight.
10 clicks of the talk. Took a shot, now he gives a left. What a good counterpunch by Casamayor. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Hey, relax. Relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on him. Keep it on him. No need.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Good block by Casamayor. Accurate counterpunch by Casamayor. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Targeted counterpunch by Casamayor. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Targeting the hooks on each man. Oh! Casamayor's down. First man to go down so far tonight. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Casamayor's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Good block by Casamayor. Casamayor's got a real problem, and he knows it, because that eye is worsening, and if it seals all the way shut, if it's swollen that badly, we can see a stoppage in this fight.
Yes, we can, and right now what should be seen is the corner of his opponent should see that advantage, and the fighter needs to see that advantage and be told that, and move to the right place, move to the side, and throw the kind of punches that can take advantage of that eye being closed.
Final 10 seconds. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
On his mistake, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes. Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He could get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
How about that? Back-to-back he lands by Casamayor. Casamayor's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Casamayor, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Halfway through this round. Parries that punch away. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Casamayor. Casamayor is really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Casamayor.
Pace yourself. Keep moving. Keep moving. Move. Keep moving around the ring. You're still not moving enough. Keep the head moving.
Some fine fundamentals. Good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Ten seconds to go in this third round. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Casamayor.
I want to see that straight right. Throw the jab and straight down the middle. You got that? Jab, right. Okay. Relax. Take a deep breath. And leave the focus. Anticipate his punches. Get the compress on. Get the compress.
Here we go with the fourth round. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
Casamayor's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Smart counterpunch by Casamayor. Halfway through this round here. There's a bad cut above his eye. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Money's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Casamayor. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Wow, is he defensively sound. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
To start throwing more in volume in there. Throw in volume. Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good. Keep it up, all right? Very good. Very good.
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Able to dismiss that body shot. Casamayor's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time, to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Over your head.
Parries that punch away. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end, because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one jab at a time. Let's get on that shot. Get the compress in.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. That's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to weigh you down and to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Took a shot, now he gets a left. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. A headshot blocked. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Fires right back at him. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Casamayor. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
That's it. Throw him off at moves. You're doing fine. Just beat me to the punch, that's all.
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? Good looking counterpunch. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Able to dismiss that body shot. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Casamayor's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide has turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Both men trading hooks. Last 10 seconds. A nice block by Casamayor. Good looking counterpunch. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
What a good counterpunch by Casamayor. Blocks away that headshot. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice work on the combination by Money. And a smart counterpunch by Money. Money's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make it an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
Not precise at all by Casamayor. Casamayor's night is now starting to snowball downhill on him. Things haven't been going well. He's taken some big shots, and he's behind on the scorecards.
Right now, he needs to look for a trick. A little bit of a spot. He's not going to win the fight with his jab. It's too late for that. He's not going to win it by putting punches together to the body on the inside. He needs to find a way to land a big shot. And I think it can happen. It can happen with a left hook when his opponent throws that uppercut. Maybe just time him and catch him with that perfect shot.
Able to dismiss that body shot. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. Just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this relative.
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. A headshot blocked. He missed with that headshot. Casamayor's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Another right hand comes in. Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the darkroom, really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
Able to dismiss that body shot. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well, the counterpunch landing by Money. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
All right. Let's work on that cut. It's nothing. The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay, listen. When he misses you with a punch, counter.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Scoring counterpunch by Money. Blocks that punch. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Casamayor. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good counterpunch. Good block by Casamayor. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Casamayor. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Teddy, he is hurt. He just took a fusillade of punches there. What a barrage that was.
Give him credit, you know, he's not smothering himself. He's keeping himself at a distance where he can keep that offensive flow going.
Standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Blocks that belt line well. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Casamayor. Casamayor's struggling ever since he got stunned earlier in this fight. Teddy, what's the answer here?
Well, the answer right now is to recover a little bit. He doesn't have to worry about winning this round. He just wants to survive the round, tie him up a little bit, and get those cobwebs out of his mind, out of his head.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great shins, great endurance, great heart. You come to this fight. You stay right here.
Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Oh, and he comes in again, landing well. Gets rid of that effort. Able to cover up that gut. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by Casamayor. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Casamayor. Good defense, just covering up down low. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
One more round. And we're going to cut it. Nothing. But that's nothing. Don't worry about it.
12th and final round. Blocked by Casamayor. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
Good way to protect the midsection. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Defense turns to offense by Casamayor. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Money's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also he's got to...
This fight is over. Casamayor is your winner by TKO. The ref has seen enough. Casamayor is your winner by TKO.
And a guy that I want to see more of.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We'll see you next time ringside.
943, tiny rooms, one view. Bucktown, Roosevelt House, they green grasses.